I think it's really important a discussion like this happens because there's a lot of mystery about how advertising works. People really don't know. There's a lot of kind of conflicting theories. I think there's a whole generation of people who work in advertising who don't really understand the theories or don't have the time to immerse themselves in it and will find a quick history lesson really helpful. So I think we're going to run through the history and then see how it applies to today.
I think it needs to be had because if we don't have it, people just tend to assume that it works in certain ways which they have never necessarily had to articulate or never had to challenge. And the commonest way that people do that is they assume it works through the transmission of a message or a proposition, which tends to inform most of the way advertising is briefed, tends to inform most of the way that advertising is researched, and yet it actually doesn't describe very well what a lot of advertising actually does.
Oh, I think it's important because a lot of the client-agency interaction that goes on is focused in the wrong place. It's important that clients and the ad agency understand if you like, the true power of what their advertising is achieving. A typical example is you make a piece of advertising, you put it into a communication test, and it fails, and you assume therefore the advertising is no good, and it couldn't be further from the truth. If you can start a dialogue between the client and the agency, which is more to do with the creativity and the direct effect the creativity has on building the brand, rather than to do with the proposition, then you've taken a huge leap forward.
I think what's important is not starting conversations in the middle of a conversation. I think too often in this business everybody argues with each other about terms and ideas without truly agreeing what they mean by those terms and ideas.